Anybody heard that old saying, knowledge is power? Is that one true, yes or no? Yes. No, it's nonsense. Utter nonsense is what knowledge is power is, that statement. I don't know why people say it. You can have all of the knowledge in the land. If you fail to apply it, you're no more useful than an encyclopedia on a shelf. It is the implementation, the application of the knowledge that will lead to the power. That's going to be the key difference.
Ever since a young age, I've had the innate ability to influence other people. It's allowed me to go on and live quite an abundant life. I'm a loving husband, I've run multiple successful businesses, written 5 best-selling books, delivered over 2,000 presentations all around the world. Yeah, I really only know how to do 3 things. I know how to get more customers, I know how to get them to come back more often, and I know how to get them to spend more money each and every time they shop. And I've learned that if you can master these 3 simple things, then you can get more of what you want.
For many of you, for fear of not being a salesperson, you become a sales prevention officer. Do you know that people like buying stuff? Did you know that? People actually like buying stuff. And you stand in their way.
Words are my things. I do kind of so much of my work in and around word choices. And then I hear people take words like fear and make acronyms out of it. And I heard one the other day I quite liked, which was false evidence appearing real. I like that one. But I think what I see happen in this industry more so is F everything and run.
Well, the reason I do what I do is because I saw so many amazingly talented people's businesses take a giant step backwards when the recession hit in 2008. And I found myself looking to help these people through understanding the sales or the customer journey, and that I would get far more personal satisfaction seeing huge success through their wins rather than celebrating my own.
If I have the word price written in my right hand and the word value written in my left hand, and price comes out ahead of value, which one looks bigger? Price looks bigger, doesn't it? But if I get the value out there ahead of the price, which one looks bigger now?
There is a stigma attached to being a salesperson. You know as well as I do that to achieve success in today's challenging marketplace, to get continued commercial success, then what we're looking to do is to sell in a way that achieves great outcomes for our customers as well as ourselves, creating environments in which everybody wins.
And what I've learned over a period of time is all of that fear around the fact that you guys are crooks, that it's too much money, etc., 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 are untrue. It's not true. You guys do wonderful work. You hugely change people's lives. The impact that your work has on other people is essential in this sales process.
When you look under the hood of any business, the products people are selling are the same, the training is the same, the leads are the same, in fact the opportunity is the same. The more I drilled down into it, the more I discovered the people that were crushing it, they knew exactly what to say, when to say it, and how to make it count. And I learned that the right words in the right way would allow people to act on impulse. It would talk towards their subconscious. It would allow them to move more freely. These words would move people out of maybe or those grey areas. And I call these words my magic words.
Next time you want to tell somebody what to do, instead of telling them what to do, tell them what most people do. And when you say, well, what most people do in your circumstances, what happens is little voice kicks up in their head and says, I'm most people. So if that's what most people do, then there's a good chance I should do that thing too. See, this success isn't about moving no's to yeses, it's about moving maybes to yeses. That's where the money is. First piece of psychology is that people do not like being told what to do, yet kind of do. They want to be told what to do, but they want to feel like it was their idea, they want to be guided, or they want to be led. Second piece of psychology is that people act a lot like sheep. We like to follow what somebody else has done. We take great confidence in the fact that people like us have tried something before us and it worked out just great for them. Does that make sense, yes or yes?
Yes.
Don't try pushing stuff uphill. If people don't see it or catch it or aren't interested on it, smile and move on. You're not looking to be able to change people from a no to a yes. You're looking to deal with all that area in the middle.
People overcomplicate sales. All the job of a salesperson is to be a professional mind maker up. We're there to help people through the decision-making process, and if we fail to help them to make a decision, that's money left on the table each and every time. Successful selling is all about maintaining control of a conversation, and it's the person who is asking the questions that's in control. Taking a few simple magic words, you can lead somebody through some carefully crafted questions. You can help them reach the conclusion that is the right one for them.
Those 5 steps will never go out of fashion. Questions create conversations, conversations build relationships, relationships create opportunities, opportunities lead to sales. It has everything to do with destroying the option of no. Take that principle, run it into your questions, build enough evidence to mean that no cannot be picked, leaving yes as the only option. You will close more sales.
What I like about Phil is that he really cuts to the chase about what it's really about.
Really inspirational. It's given me loads of different techniques to use when I'm back on the phone.
It was an incredible day of just learning. It's the fact that you take the simple little steps, do them better than everyone else will do, and not leaps and bounds, but in incremental pieces that you can take, implement, make better step by step along the way. It was an incredible event. I would recommend anyone taking advantage of this opportunity if you can.
It's been a great experience working with Phil. Such a great knowledge, easy to digest. Public gets very connected with him. That's pretty important. And the energy you feel is awesome. And his knowledge is very practical, and it's easy to get it and to put it on practice every day. So we love to work with Phil, and we will definitely do it again.
Great course. He does a wonderful job. Anybody that has a job is selling something, whether it's a good or a service, and he teaches you how to get the low-cost, no-cost referrals, which is key to any job. Getting the referrals, getting new business. He'll make you money now. He'll make you money in the future if you do what he says, and I highly recommend listening to him. Do what he says. He knows his stuff.
Phil talked to one of my salespeople in the break. One of my salespeople then rang one of his prospects. He's just had the deal confirmed. I'm already doing some work with him. We're putting a project together where he's going to support my salespeople over the next 3 months. You know, he's paid for himself. Would I recommend him? Yes.
I guess if you take away everything from me, all I really am is a sales trainer, albeit a bloody good one. And the reason that I got into this work is because of the hundreds of people or the thousands of people who are great at what they do but failing to get the results I knew they were capable of. So I've turned away the hundreds of things that I could be doing with my career to do the thing that really drives me, teaching people to sell.
Everybody says they will do stuff. They believe it's a good idea. But very few people get off their backside and go and make something happen, taking the actions that they need to and doing it quickly. Fortune favors the fast. So on that point, I'm wondering who wants a copy of my new book? And this is exactly what happens. See, people say they want something, but cannot be bothered to get off their backside to move quickly, even with the clues that I gave, to say that there is one that is available. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. It's been a real pleasure to serve you.
I've been Phil Jones, and I wish you all the success in the world that you're prepared to work for. Thank you very much.